Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of Banjo-Tooie. Last episode we did a decent amount of stuff here in Cloud Cuckoo Land, and that trend is going to continue today because I promised at the tail end of last episode that we were going to go to the right Mumbo School. Last episode we investigated Mindy Johnson's Mumbo School. I think she actually prefers to go by Mindy Django or something of that nature. It was a robotic shaman. Not at all the friendly, skull-faced boy that's helped us with a number of different abilities in Banjo-Kazooie, as well as different magic spells here. And of course, yes, the real Mumbo is hanging out with a Minjo. A Minjo that's freaking strong. My goodness, forget it. You stay down here alone. I'm not even going to deal with you. I'm going to speak with my friend up here alone. Why do you keep such ill company, Mumbo? Welcome again, Baron Bert. It's fine. I trust that we're going to have the same exchange that we've had in every stage thus far, where he requires the sacrifice of a young, small animal, elsewise known as a globo. They go into his pouch. He uses them to perform all sorts of sweet, magical tricks, and we're going to kick that off somewhere. I actually don't even know specifically where we need to use him. I just know that we have seen a Mumbo pad here. And now are you going to be able to make nice with we live together? Hey now, you assault me, you're living in my house. You owe me rent. Get out of here. That's what I think of your delinquency. Okay, well, let's get out of here before any more unhelpful tenants spawn. And let's start investigating the land for a Mumbo pad. Of course, this isn't going to be too hard to find, right? I can't imagine it would, because Mumbo can't even backflip. He can only do the normal jump. He can climb, but he can also go in here. Let's go in here first. This is like right in front of his domain. I think it would stand to reason that this is a good first Well, this is just the central cavern full of the sausage-wielding snack boys. Goodness gracious. And then up here is... Yeah, no, this is not what we need, is it? I mean, maybe it is. I just don't know. Because, like I said, I don't. Okay, forget it. We're leaving. We're clearly not welcome here. Our opinion of the Minjo, is similar to these sausage-wielding fiends' opinion of us. It would seem that they want us to leave. And I guess we'll have to humor them. So if we exit here and jump left, barely making it. My goodness, no, he can't climb. He can't climb. Mumbo can grip a stick all day, but this thing, no way. It's far too huge for his delicate little forearms. They would cramp up, and he'd be left immobilized, looking like something of a velociraptor with curved arms wrinkled and shriveled up against his chest. I mean, he does have kind of like a leathery complexion. Gosh, darn it, the range that sausage has. It's incredible. Is there any... No, nothing there for us, it would seem. Can Mumbo swim? I don't even know. Yes, he can. Can he go down in the water? No, he can't. So this is not the path for Mumbo. Okay. Can he leave? We already crossed the bridge that we know he doesn't use his hands. He was able to jump up there. This looks like a path for a shaman. Path for a shaman? Yes, barely. Path for a sausage-wielding maniac as well. Excuse me. Here's an entrance that Mumbo can take advantage of, or an exit, rather. Exit is the operative word. Exit is what we're looking to do out of that sausage-infested heck hole. Thankfully, though, we escaped with our life and all 5 of our... Oh, this is not right, is it? This is... I mean, we could go visit the imposter's home. Look at that. It stayed erect. Very interesting. Could we? Should we? I mean, I suppose. Let's go inside and see. Maybe we can take up residence at a second skull. Look at this Mumbo growing up, scaling up in the world from 1 home to 2. I mean, most people find it hard enough to own a single home, especially in today's economy. Goodness gracious, God knows that I can't afford to own a home. You gotta put like $1 million down, and then you gotta pay like probably less money than I pay in rent per month, but still, my credit score sucks, and that's neither here nor there because Mumbo is a responsible gentleman. Mumbo's got a credit score of at least 750 because who would lend money to a shaman that runs around half naked if he didn't have an amazing credit score? Because what does he have for his proof of employment? Huh? He magicus. Ow! He gets whacked by flowers and does magical spells on birds and bears. I don't think that the institutions will look very kindly on that. That's not necessarily known to be a strong income generating revenue source. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could go outside and cast spells on birds and bears too, but I'd get locked away. Is there anything here for us? Anything for Mumby? Man, there's straight up nothing for Mumbo. Just flowers and pain, and we're nearly dead too. Can we drop down to that? There's a flower. Well, 2 flowers it would seem, but those don't actually do us any good. Nothing below us either. And this button just opens that, which does not help. Oh god, the flowers respawn. Let's run. Let's run before it tries to kill us just like it had in its prior iteration. Oh my goodness, it's friggin' Australia. We can leave that way, but we're not going to because I already know that that's not going to... man, this is obscene. The amount of enemies here is just bonkers. I don't even know how to comprehend it. So we've gone through there. Have we gone through that one? We did go through that one, that's right. I guess that's the only... Well, there's this. No, that's where we came from. That's where we came. Okay, so this down here is the only one that we can access that we have not already tried to. So in the spirit of adventure, I guess we're putting ourselves through this, even though I know deep down in the pit of my soul, in the deepest, darkest reaches of it, this is going to be fruitless. Oh, but just because we... Well, maybe it won't, actually. Can we jump? No. Mumbo nowhere near athletic. He would not be able to compete with the aardvark. Jiminy Christmas. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I could have sworn that we saw a Mumbo face somewhere. Maybe we could get up there? I don't know. I'm up to try anything at this point in time because we've exhausted all that our 12 brain cells are capable of. I thought that this was a Talon Trot exclusive, but it would seem no. Mumbo's paid for that DLC. Mumbo's ascending to new heights, squeezing onto tight ledges. Goodness gracious, his feet are like size 17, but somehow life finds a way to almost get killed. And here's another exit, so this has to be the right one, I guess, unless I missed something at the prior exits we've attempted. I don't know. I'm adventuring. Oh, and what is an adventure if not abso-freaking-lutely terrifying? I mean, I guess that's kind of the name of the game, right? You're adventuring, you're going off into new uncharted lands, experiencing new, unbefore-seen things. Unbefore-seen? Is that a... Don't touch me, Zubba! You get away from me, because I found my pad. What are we going to do here, huh? What are we magicianizing? We are doing the rain dance. The rain... I don't... Okay, what are we... We're making it rain. Mumbo is a homeowner, and now he's celebrating at the club with his favorite dancer, Zubba. A rainbow comes up. Okay. To the pot of gold. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. This is going to help us. Very good. Okay, I already know what to do because I know that that stack of coins or whatever on the right there has a button on top of it that opens up the roof of that big old vat of coins, and then this newfound bridge action is going to allot us the requisite access to it. So, in the spirit of time, let's go there now. Watch out here, flower boy. I'm just trying to push a button. If I can't even... I can, okay, let's just do this the right way then, I suppose. We got a backflip, and now we push the button. I'm going to bring out my chicken legs real quick because they're a little faster, and I'm not certain how much extra time we've gotten off of this. 15 seconds to go. We're reaching the apex of this hill. Yeah, we're halfway there. We're fine. We are perfectly fine. We're getting the gold, baby. What do we get? Presumably a Jiggy. I mean, the whole thing's adorned with Jiggy symbolism, so I'd have to... Oh, and rare as well. And I've been burned before, my friend, so I'm sorry. I must test you with eggs. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you see, Jinjos are egg resistant. Oh, God, it's always so graphic seeing them die. Oh, the flailing about. What is... There's nothing here for us, though. Because this looks like an exit, if I've ever seen one. I mean, maybe it goes into another room, but if it exits, we're just going to have to repeat this exact same process and get back inside to investigate some more. Yeah. Okay, what do we have here? Like something is to be done here, clearly. Are we meant to pray to the Jigsaw gods? Because I thought he was back at the Wooded Hollow. He's been doing favors for me all game. Like, I'm in good with the religious fanatics. I don't see anything that's actually, like, different either about the walls or the floor or... Wait a second. That's red, and this one is blue. And this one is ice? And grenade? Oh, I see. Hello. Let me just feed you. Delicious. Yes, another one. Ice, I presume, over here. No, they crave the heat that only a fire egg can supply. Little do we know, they're just trying to get their protein. There's a little man on the inside of this capsule here, and he is hungry for 4 different kinds of protein. Now we get the golden eggs, and all of the, we are meant to shoot all those, aren't we? Because they all illuminated.
Welcome. So you're in my fabled pot of gold shooting challenge. To win an ill-deserved prize, you must hit at least 75 jiggies in 45 seconds. If you manage to beat 90, I will give you an extra prize. I reckon you won't even hit 20. Fancy it?
Oh, I appreciate the challenge, Gruntilda, you hag. I'm gonna get 100. Because I got infinite eggs, baby. Okay, maybe we've got to be a little bit more scientific about this. I just started spraying and praying, and now I'm delaying and flaying, and there we go. We should probably just do it like this, and then we can just go up a row, right? The way things are looking here, we might have to try this twice. I am not doing too hot. I'm not gonna lie. I am spending a lot of time on this specific area. We should do this and go down, up, down, right, down, up, down. Yeah, no way. Oh my goodness gracious. At least I got 50, but I needed to get twice this many to make myself happy. Jiminy Christmas.
You hit 57. I'm pleased to announce that wins you absolutely nothing.
Okay, 75 jiggies, 45 seconds, and 90 wins the prize. So that's pretty quick. I'm not even gonna like skip ahead like I ordinarily would. Like I would ordinarily. I am going to just attempt it again. And then we go to the right, up, down, and to the right, up, down, and to the right. We're not doing much better, are we? It's because my movements here are not as precise as I would like them to be. Do it to the heck with science. I tried it already, and it probably would have been a wise idea to stick with it. I skipped over that whole row. We're good. Kinda good. Cool. I mean, I don't know. We're still struggling here, to be honest with you. I've never shot a puzzle piece before. I've never, tried to assault jigsaw pieces, so I'm entirely out of my comfort zone here, Gruntilda. Honestly, I have never had this much trouble with any of her minigames. I hit 68 jiggies. It was almost nice. Oh, we got it now. I don't know why I wasn't doing this in the first place. This is friggin' sharpshooting, man. I might even get 90. Like, maybe if I could be just a little bit better, just a little bit better. Oh yeah, we got 91. Still not the 100 that I wanted initially, but that was a job well done.
Did you cheat? You somehow hit 91 jiggies and win first and second prize at once.
Got a Cheeto scroll and a jiggy. Delicious. Read 'em and weep, Gruntilda. I get all your prizes, and no, I don't want any attempt at 100. I'm sorry. Like, I did that, granted, on the very next attempt. I didn't show you the full attempt, but that was my third. So it didn't take too terribly long just in the way of time expenditure, but I'm just glad to get the jiggy, because now we can move on to whatever's next in Cloud Cuckoo Land, because this was still, well, I wanted that honeycomb, man. I won't get that honey. My carbohydrates, my sugar, my glucose. Anyways, what we were setting out to do at the onset of this episode was the Mumbo thing, and we've accomplished that. So now we find something else to do. There's two things that I'm interested in learning a little bit more about. It's definitely not the effects of gravity, so let's get back up on this ledge. But the athletic competition with the fellow near the levels opening, as well as the combination in the safe, the Russian safe inside the central cavern. Excuse me, buddy. So if we're going to investigate those, I think I'm going to prioritize the first one. So we should go back to the world's... that's the only other warp we have, the world entry? Goodness gracious. I feel like we've explored more of this stage than we have. Clearly not, if we only have got 2 total paths. Either which way, that's not important. What is important, though, is figuring out a way to get over that. I've already exhausted all of the things that I can think of that can be done immediately right there. So now I'm resorting to cheating. I have an idea, not certain that it's going to work, but there are those springy boots right here. I saw them earlier when I was flying around and was struck with inspiration. If they last long enough, and I think they will, I think this is actually exactly what we're supposed to do, then we're going to win the athletic competition. I mean, that doesn't really actually make us any more athletic because we're cheating, but we made it over.
How did you do that? Never mind. We'll move on to event 2 when you find me.
Oh, event 2. The athletic competition is not... It is not done for. Where does he... Oh, he teleported over to looks like a job for Banjo. A little sack hoppy hop game. Okay, I see how it is. I don't actually... I think you're up there. Way up there. How are we going to get there with Banj? I mean, there's a flower pulsating, so we're presumably going to take one. Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Oh, there you are, Furball. Event 2 is the sack race. Find a sack from somewhere and race me to the finish line.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. I really figured there would be banjo pads here. Or split-up pads, but there's not. I did see... There's another platform, like... Oh, goodness, right here? Oh, and we're throwing a bean. We threw the bean. What does that mean? I don't... Okay, well, there's the bean. Yay, beans! Do we need to play the rain song again by Mumbo? That's really strange. I don't... Maybe we have to nest it? I mean, we can nest this thing. Either which way, I guess we have to go back into the central cavern and use that split-up pad. I was really hoping that there would be one slightly more convenient, but it would seem that convenience is not something that we can concern ourselves with at this point in time. Okay. Well, we don't have fall damage. Look at that. Physics, they don't matter. You know, God bless him, Banjo's broken all of his bones in his body, but it doesn't hurt. And that's really what counts, isn't it? Okay, well, let's roost ourselves another little floatium. And maybe that'll just take us all the way up there as Banjo? I suppose, or maybe that only takes us right over to where the seed is. But that still doesn't actually help us. I don't know, whatever the case may be. We're coming back as a mammal.
Ooh, all right, come here, little guy. I'm gonna stuff you
Right into my backpack, come here. Thank you. And now we can float for 10 more seconds. So yeah, this is clearly just going to get us over to this. But I don't know what good that is. We don't actually have anything that's going to help this thing grow. And as we've already seen, this flower doesn't help us. Oh, wait, maybe we can grab this again and go higher? Come here, brother. I'm going to go up there. We're going to go flying high. Come on now. Up. No such luck. All right, see you later. What do we gotta stuff the bean in the sack or something? Come here, I'm trying to bean you. No, I'm ready for the sack race. Look at me. I am all sack. 99% sack. No friggin' way. Well, there you have it. Okay, so the rain dance magic spell makes it rain everywhere, and it doesn't just only affect the one place with the rainbow. Okay, well, now we can go compete in the sack race and get killed by a friggin' bee. No! Why does Banjo make that noise when he whips out his sack? And why does he walk like that? When he's gonna carry something, he's like, oh, I'm gonna waddle on over here. Maybe that's how I should express myself whenever I'm getting groceries. I just walk around Safeway with a sack. I think that would catch me some looks, and probably not the best of looks. But hey, we got the best of vines here so that we can go compete with this here fellow mammal, by the way. Both Banjo and he are mammalian in nature. So let's sack it up, baby. Well, maybe we need a different. Let's make it look like him. There you go. What's up?
I see you have a sack. I have one too. Fancy a little race across this thorny course.
Yeah, I do fancy that. Let's do it. I already see a shortcut, buddy, and you're probably too thick to take it. Yeah, you've been eating a tad too much Jello. I mean, granted, you are also like 7 feet tall, so it's really, you're not out of shape per se. You're just massive, far bigger than the bear, which is not necessarily commonly seen in nature, where a brown bear is dwarfed in size by another mammal. But hey, no matter, because we are, wow, the victors by a significant mile. Hello, it is I, the champion. Not at all illegitimately done. Not at all. Completely by the book, by the rules, to the T, crossing the X's, dotting the Q's. It's excellent and just as God intended.
You must have cheated. Well, you ain't won yet, Furball. Well, I'll see you around for event 3.
Event 3, he says. As he inches toward the slot. Oh, he's over at the blue area, which is where we were with Mumbo. In fact, we can see him from here. Zoom. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? No, he's not, but we're going to go race him anyways. You know, I find it curious that these shoes are just hanging out next to this entrance, or exit rather, where we know that we're going to be racing this boy. So I'm just going to slip on the Nikes real quick. The timer's already going. It's fine. I think this is what we're intended to do. I mean, we already cheated with the big purple shoes against this boy. I think it stands to reason that we're going to have to use the white shoes to beat him this time.
I see you have your running shoes on. Do you think you can beat me to the finish line and the gold medal?
Yeah, of course I can, buddy. I got the sweetest. All those other kids with the pumped up kicks, I am one of them, and these kicks are pumped up full of caffeine and chocolate sauce, and I'm ready to party. You're doing jumping jacks right before the race, you're gonna get blown away. Oh my, no, I'm gonna get blown away. My giblets, this is the fastest aardvark alive. That is wild. How can we even go any faster than that? How could we? But we have the shoes. They weren't laced properly. The shoes were laced. They were laced with lead.
No need for a photo finish there. Mr. Fit is still the champion. How about a rematch?
No, I don't think I will, because I've got something wrong. I wonder. Hold on a moment. The bear has had his 15 seconds of fame. Now it's Kazooie's time to race the aardvark. I think this is exactly what we're meant to do, because just as I was bringing Kazooie around the bend to come out here, she gosh darn near flew up out of anywhere. It was pretty terrifying, to be honest with you. Either which way, though, I am Speedy McSpeederson and ready to blow this. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we're going to blow you away. Well, it's going to be kind of close, but we're going to win, and we're going to get the jiggy. Thank you. We have done the success. Do we have a round 4? So typically these things end at 3, so I think it'd be fair to assume that this one also ends at 3, per se.
I lost. I can't believe I was beaten by a bag of feathers. Take my medal. I'm off to the gym to train for next season.
It's the Eye of the aardvark, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of the feathers. And Kazooie takes a victory lap as he flies through the air. He is doing things that are not at all copywritten music, all right? Don't you copyright strike me, YouTube. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, that was a success, a raging success, in fact, I'd go so far as to say. But what I'm doing now is actually not, because I need to be higher. I wanted to get up to that green area up there because there's a crevasse I want to explore, and I think it's related to the four buttons for the combination lock. And I was going to take Kazooie there because, as I've seen it, those buttons just have an egg thing on them, so we only need to get the clockwork egg up there and add it. And maybe I could still do that? No, you can't get into first-person mode, because if I take my finger off of Z, that happens. And, you know, while plummeting to one's death might be an ideal situation for some, it's not for this bird, all right? Not now. Anyways, I guess we gotta reunite with Banjo so that we can get up there and investigate what I wanted to, but we're gonna do that next time. So thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you then.